This plant is one of the most powerful medicinal plants in the world. It's also one of the most bitter plants used in traditional medicine. And we're talking about a plant that is far worse than sarasi and neem in terms of bitterness. And if you're familiar with those two plants, then you will understand. This plant has been used by humans throughout the world for centuries to treat countless maladies. So today we're going to give you a little profile of this plant and share some of its uses in traditional medicine. Keep watching, guys. Alright guys, so you're now looking at a plant that is scientifically known as Andrographis paniculator. In Jamaica, it is commonly known as rice bitters, but in other parts of the world, it has many other common names, both in English and in other languages. In English, some of the other common names are king of bitters, Indian echinacea, green chiretta, Crete, and Indian chiretta. People also refer to the plant as Andrographis. It's a part of the Acanthaceae plant family, and the genus is called Andrographis. Andrographis is native to the Indian subcontinent and Sri Lanka, but it has been introduced to other parts of Asia, the Caribbean, and other tropical and subtropical parts of the world. Andrographis is erect with branched growth form of up to 1 to 3 feet. The leaves have no aroma, but as was mentioned earlier on, the flavor is extremely bitter. Hence the reason why it was given the name King of Bitters. The leaves are lanceolate in shape, and they can grow between 1.5 to 7 centimeters long and 1 to 2.5 centimeters wide. The plant produces these small white flowers that have purple spots, followed by capsules that start off green in color. Then they change to brown upon maturity, and these seed capsules contain about 6 to 12 seeds that are very small, flat, and ovate. In Jamaica, Andrographis can be found growing organically, wildly, and abundantly in the yards of many people. You can also find it growing in other green spaces, and it prefers hot, humid climates with plenty of sun. This plant can be propagated by seeds and cuttings. Andrographis alone or in combination with other medicinal plants was used throughout history to treat a lot of maladies. It is frequently used for preventing and treating the common cold and flu. People even say that it helped to stop the 1919 flu epidemic in India, but there's no proof of this. In December 2020, during the outbreak of that quote-unquote virus, in Thailand, the country's health ministry approved the use of Andrographis plant extract for a pilot alternative treatment program. And in July 2021, the Cabinet of Thailand approved the use of green chiretto to treat asymptomatic patients with the said virus after the Thai Corrections Department said the drug was beneficial in prisoners, but claims to its efficacy is disputable. Andrographis is also used to strengthen the immune system. It's used to treat fevers, coughs, digestive complaints such as diarrhea, constipation, intestinal gas, colic, and stomach pain. It's used for liver problems like an enlarged liver, jaundice, and liver damage because of medications. It's used to treat leprosy, pneumonia, tuberculosis, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, hepatitis, malaria, cholera, leptospirosis, rabies, sinusitis, HIV and AIDS, and for skin issues like wounds, ulcers, itchiness, scabies, acne, eczema, sore throats, swollen tonsils, bronchitis, allergies, hardening of the arteries, to prevent heart disease and diabetes, and to control diabetes. It is used to treat poisonous snake bites and insect stings, loss of appetite, kidney problems, hemorrhoids. It is said to be an excellent detoxifier, so people use it to cleanse their blood. It's also said to be very good for expelling intestinal worms, so people also use it for that purpose as well. It is said to normalize blood pressure, so people also use it for that as well. It is also used for stomach ulcers and to treat H. pylori bacteria, insomnia, and also cancer. Typically, the parts of the plant that are used in traditional medicine are the aerial parts and the roots. Sometimes people use the plant fresh, sometimes they use it dried. The fresh juice of the plant is also used. They also use the plant to make infusions or decoctions, and they take this internally, and sometimes they use the plant externally as well. This plant is not recommended for pregnant or breastfeeding women. It is also said that you're not to take it if you're on blood thinning or blood pressure medication, and you're not to use it if you're undergoing chemotherapy. For those of you who might be interested, you can get Andrographis supplements to buy on Amazon. You can also get the seeds to buy as well. So I've included a link to the latter in the description below. And guys, please remember to do your own research.